a couple exciting things to talk to you guys about. That's why we're here. One, we may even get to see a pro-gun bill being debated on the House floor today, which is absolutely fantastic. That always doesn't work out that way. Mr. Rogers is going to talk a little bit about that. In addition, we're going to give you the opportunity to help you pull out your senators and representatives so you can let your voice be heard. And that's the most important part. One of the things I want to say to you guys is this election coming up is important, and it's important in Iowa for one reason. How many people know that Iowa is one of 6 states in the Union that doesn't have the right to keep and bear arms in our state constitution? Did you know that? In order to get that changed, we have to pass a bill through the House and the Senate once, and then have another election, and then it has to pass again. Now, many of you know we did that a few years back. In between that, there's some really weird rules about having to publish it in state newspapers and stuff, and basically, I'm going to give you the Reader's Digest version. Our clock got reset. So this General Assembly has already passed it. We have to have this election coming up, and we have to maintain a pro-gun majority in this House and Senate so they can pass it again, and then it can be on the ballot for us to vote on in 2020. So that's why this election is so important. And what makes it even crazier is that Bloomberg's in this election, right? He's going to be dumping money into Iowa. But I don't care how much money he dumps into Iowa, this grassroots, this boots on the ground activism will turn his money every single time. We are going to make sure Iowa does not become the next Virginia. To a few people that are part of the Iowa Firearms Executive Committee. We are an all-volunteer organization. I'm just a dad and an IT guy, but I do this because I have a passion for it on the side. First, I want to introduce Eric Hansen, who's our events director. Eric, around here somewhere. Brian. We got Levi Larson around here somewhere, who's our IT director. Not quite sure if he's in the crowd somewhere. Do we have anybody else here from the executive committee right now? I think that's all I saw. Okay. Dylan. Oh, Dylan. Where's Dylan? From there, we've got 2 board members that are present. John Reed, where you at? You can raise your hand. Oh, Warren?
No, former chairman.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Chairman.
Board chairman.
He was former chairman.
Oh, former chairman of the board, yes. And he was around when we were at Iowa Perry way back in the day before Sal Edging. So. And then Mr. Richard Rogers right here, one of our board members, Chief Rogers. Mr. Rogers' selfie stick that he's got here. This year, I don't know if you guys know, but the volunteer organization, he's down here almost every day of the week fighting for your rights and talking with these legislators, pushing pro-gun bills through. So we owe him a big debt of gratitude. Now you can see him pretty much, at least 2 or 3 times a week on social media. He's doing live streams from the Capitol to keep you guys updated. So with that, please make sure you get engaged in the fight. Membership at iowafc.org or hit us up on our social media site. At a minimum, get on our mailing list so we can let you know when activities like this happen and when we need you to really, hit your legislatures and basically do the grassroots stuff. So again, membership at iowafc.org. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Mr. Rogers. He's going to talk to you about what's going on today, as well as some exciting news that IFC has to announce today. Yeah.
Folks, good morning. It's so gratifying, somebody that's up here all the time working on these issues, to see all of this great support. It's so gratifying to see all of this great support.
You're going to have to speak up, unless you want me to do it.
I said it's so gratifying to see all of this great support here. Somebody who's working down here on these issues all the time. I do want to correct one thing that the Vice President Nathan said. That's not my selfie stick. That's an official NRA walking stick. Today, the main point of today is a show of strength for our nations, and then to have each of you have some interaction with your state representatives and your state senators. And when we get up to the second floor, where the House and Senate chamber are, the Senate is on this side, the south side, the House is on the north side, the other side. Outside the steps leading up to each chamber, there's a little desk. On that desk are some notepads, pink and yellow, and Nathan has a sample here. And you fill those out. There's some charts on the bulletin boards at those desks to show where
They can't hear you over there. I'll do this.
Okay.
I'll do this.
All right. We'll let him do that. Anyway, you send a note in, and he'll explain that. And his daughters will be at each house chamber to help you. The main things today are we're interested in what's called House Study Bill 615 that passed through committee in the House last week. That's now House File 2502. And we believe that that's likely, very likely, to come up for debate today. I don't know what time yet, this afternoon. And so if that's the case, we'll all go up to the gallery, probably the north gallery behind the House chamber, and watch that. We hope that'll happen. And it won't come up. We don't have a high chance of success, by the way. That's our preemption bill, very important. House File 2502. So when you talk to your House representatives particularly, but also your senators, we want to talk about that because if it passes the House, then it'll go to the Senate. It'll get a good reception in the Senate. I'm not very worried about it passing the Senate or signed by the governor. You gotta get it out of the House. But it's a very important bill. It's an issue that we've been fighting about for 30 years on preempting the regulation of firearms to the state, so we don't have an unworkable patchwork of local laws on firearms accessories, and so on, because that's happened in so many other states. A couple of other bills of interest that you can talk to your senators and representatives about are House File 716, which passed through the House last year, so we're only concerned about the Senate on this one. And that is the handgun hunting, deer hunting bill. It also has some other changes to DNR and National Natural Resources Council rules. House File 716. By the way, if you have these flyers, right at the top, talk about HFB 615. Just change that right there to HF 2502. The Senate companion bill is listed there, has already died, but that's all right because the language was the same. And then finally, Senate File 2224 allows a person with a valid permit to carry to go armed on the parking lots and driveways of a school. And that's the third one listed on your flyer. That's alive in the Senate. It's passed through subcommittee and committee in the Senate, and we're waiting to see if and when it will be brought to the floor for debate. So those are the three we'd like you to talk to your legislators about. Again, the mechanism, ask one of us, one of the leadership team, or ask one of the Gibson sisters when you see them up there on the floor in their shooting shirts or competition shirts, and they'll help you, because they're very experienced with this, they will help you figure out how to call out your senators. But just talk to your senator representative from the heart about why these issues are important to you, how they will affect your daily life, and that's really all you need to do. Be respectful, and have fun today. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I know it's kind of hard to hear back there. I'll repeat a little bit of that in a minute, give a Reader's Digest version. But one of the things we're pretty excited to announce to you guys today, as I mentioned, I am the Vice President of the Iowa Firearms Coalition. We've been out without a president for a while, so I wanted to introduce you to the new president of the Iowa Firearms Coalition, Dave Funk, who's going to talk to you guys.
And then Brad's son just come down here.
Thank you. It's very humbling to stand on the steps in the Iowa Capitol building and get to talk to each and every one of you, knowing that what this group has accomplished over 17 years is accumulated today with another pro-gun rights bill in the state of Iowa. There's a world-renowned economist named Thomas Sowell. He was a communist when he was a young man and has become a very conservative free marketeer. And he has a wonderful quote, and it says, "People convinced of their own superior wisdom and virtue have no time to spare for what other people want, whether in housing or healthcare or a whole range of other things. I'll add to that, including your basic human rights. The elitists that are confronting us literally every single day will never say what their end goal is, which is firearms confiscation in America. I'll quote my friend and the chairman of our board, of the IFC board, Michael Ware, when he says, in reference to the hidden agenda of those anti-freedom and basic human rights advocates and how they frame their argument. Typically, and these are Michael's words, it'll be shrouded in the comments of it's reasonable, it's for safety, when they avoid the fact that they place themselves in a position to take your rights and from you life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The politicians who offer solutions to make them feel better are simply unfit to serve. I want to thank you for coming out today to defend every Iowan's God-given freedom. We would never expect a raccoon to not fight off a coyote. Why would we expect any citizen to not defend their lives in a criminal attack or from a tyrannical government? I'm going to ask you to go forth today. I'm going to ask you to go upstairs, call out your House representative member, call out your state senator, and let them know that you are paying attention to what they do up here. Not just today, but forever. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, hold on. All right, thank you, Dave, very much. So we've got some legislators that are here to talk to you guys in a minute. So please, as we listen to them, stick around and we give you guys a little bit more directions on what we're going to do. I know Mr. Rogers was hard to hear, so I'm going to try and amplify what he says. So
I'm going to let that down.
My public address speaker.
All right, we've got Senator Craig Johnson and Senator Brad Zahn, who's chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee. All of our bills will run through pretty much all the bills will run through Senator Zahn's committee. All the ones that have to do with self-defense and weapons will run through Senator Zahn's committee. I see also Speaker Pro Tem of the House, John Wills, back here. And am I missing some other legislators?
Well, is Quell still over here?
And retired chairman of the House Public Safety Committee, Quell Baumler, is back here at the back. Career state trooper. He probably can't hear. Career state trooper and chairman of the Public Safety Committee, where a lot of bills have run in the past and do run now in the House. So with that, Senator Zahn, would you like to say something?
I just want to tell everyone thank you for coming here. I feel bad that I'm standing up here running it down with you all that, but I am honored to be the Judiciary Chairman, and I take our Second Amendment rights very serious. In fact, I'm sick and tired of our Second Amendment rights that have been taken from us over the last decade. That's right. I can assure you, I wish you would all come to when we do have and try to reinstate some of the rights from us to come down here when we have these subcommittees, and particularly when we vote on these bills, because I can tell you for sure, the other side is showing up in literally hundreds, if not thousands. These are people that want to take away your Second Amendment rights. I can tell you, as Judiciary Chair, there's a lot of things going on with these red flag bill. There is no way that bill will ever go through Judiciary, and if I have to stop it myself, I will. Members that I am lucky to surround myself with are the most incredible people, and I'm no better than the people that I surround myself, including Senator Johnson and the great people in the House as well. So I thank you for being here. Your voice is being heard. Really, this is very impressive. And but I tell you, I think you all know, our Second Amendment rights are under attack, and as long as the Senate is controlled by the Republicans, we're not going backwards. We're going to go forward. You're very well represented by Richard and Nathan, and I know Dave very well. Great people. They're working very hard on your behalf. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
My comments real short. So I'm glad you guys are all here today. This is one of the reasons why I came down here 4 years ago. And things are starting to happen. I think I heard John Wills around the corner. John's my roommate. John, where are you at? There you go, John. Thanks for all your work. Last night I shared with Richard something from 1977. It's my NRA hunting certificate that I got in 7th grade. Okay, my mom kept that in a scrapbook. I just came across it literally a couple weeks ago. My mom's long passed away, but that's how far back firearms goes in my family, and I guess I would offer that as proof where I stand with you guys. All right. So thank you very much, and Richard, I do thank IFC for all that you guys do.
Thank you, Senator and Senator John. Before we ask Speaker Pro Tem John Wills to say a couple words, you gentlemen were not here when Nathan asked earlier how many people drove so long. How many people drove at least 2 hours to get here so these guys could see? And there were a lot of threes. Representative Wills, would you like to say a couple words?
So I'll use my outdoor voice, and that's all right. I want to say thank you for all being here today. Our rights are under assault each and every day, and you're here to protect those rights. You are part of the solution to protecting our rights. I'm a retired first sergeant, so hopefully you can hear me back there. But thank you for being here. This is the important part. You're doing the important part. We're just doing the work that you tell us to do. So thank you for being here. We appreciate you to be here. Keep it up. Keep up the good work, and we'll see you when you're out and about talking to people.
Okay, now for a few housekeeping items. I want to let you guys know we did get some word about 3 or 4 days ago that we've got some anti-gun protesters may show up. The thing I ask is don't feed the trolls, okay? Please don't feed the trolls. Listen, March for Our Lives may be here. We're better than that, so let's be respectful. We don't anticipate anything, but I want you guys to be aware of that. Secondarily, when the House, and if we're lucky enough for the House to actually debate our bill, we're going to be up at top, kind of watching down below. It's an absolutely phenomenal sight, I'm telling you, with all these stickers. You're going to hear stuff that is going to make you want to throw up. You're going to hear stuff on the other side that's making you going to want to lose your mind. Trust me, I think 3 years ago, toddler militia came out on the House or the Senate floor. I can't remember when my daughter's bill was going through. That upset them. That upset me at the time. We have to maintain our composure up there, so please be respectful when you're up there. The Sergeant at Arms is very closely watching for people making a ruckus up there, so please just represent us well. The other thing is, when you go up there to call out your senators and representatives, you're going to have these on each side when you go up there. Meredith and Natalie, my daughters, who are coming through right here, they spent 6 years doing this when they tried to get their their bill passed here. They'll be standing there to help you through this. You may not know who your senator or representative is. We'll have members of the IFC Executive Committee there to help search for you, and then Meredith and Natalie here will help you fill these out and talk to you about, how you talk to your senator or representative about the bills that are on that piece of paper that Mr. Rogers talked about. So that's a Reader's Digest version of what Mr. Rogers talked about. So with that, please take some time to see this beautiful Capitol. As you walk through, there's something I like to see, look at the very top. And it's about what I feel very dear to me in the Second Amendment that's right on the Iowa flag and here at the Capitol, but it's not yet in our Constitution. It's our rights we will prize, our liberties we will maintain. Is that correct? Did I get it right that time? Okay. Sometimes I get it mixed up. So, again, We have a flagship, bill that are coming through. Talk to your senators and representatives about that. But most importantly, and I can't stress this enough, we have to maintain a pro-gun majority in the House and the Senate on this next election cycle. So at the very beginning, I asked you guys, how many people know 20 people personally that would be here that couldn't make it, or even 50, or even 100 people? Our group is bigger. Our group is bigger than people like to believe or people like to see, and those are the people we need out fighting. It's most important for us to get that Iowa Constitution changed, to get the right to keep and bear arms in our Constitution, because I don't like being one of the 6 states that doesn't have it. So we've got to change that. So this election cycle is the most important, I think. Talk to those people, get out, make a difference. Your voice makes a difference. If an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old can change a law, it took them 6 years, but can change a law, we can do it. So thank you again for being here. Have a good time today in fellowship with Second Amendment Patriots.